Hey guys, I'm back. You can see Tato roaming around in the background out here. It is a very calm time before Irma hits. I want to say, as an update to the last BattleBox video, I haven't been able to put this thing down, the Tomahawk. I was very disappointed with the box overall, but this thing right here, basically, I feel like after looking online and seeing how much these things go for, the Tomahawk Tactical especially, what'd you find? Yeah, you go ahead and drive on the playground. I feel like, sorry guys, I feel like the whole price of the box was worth it for this if you just look at straight money value. I just still am kind of disappointed at the theme. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there because I always like to sort of update and kind of let you guys know what I'm thinking and if I feel like I owe a correction. And I feel like I didn't really express how awesome I think this tool is, and that this, basically if you threw away everything else in the box, monetary-wise, this covers the price of the whole box. Still prepping for Irma. I'm not sure if it's going to hit us over here or not, but you'll notice the bugs are gone, right? Mostly. So I figured this was a great time to come outside and film the first part of the Story Time with Doc, True or False giveaway videos. I want you guys to know I'm getting eaten alive out here, by the way, because the cicadas are quiet, but the mosquitoes and the yellow flies and stuff are not. But it's worth it for you. For you guys. You barking at the dogs? Yeah. All right. It's barking at the dogs. So the prize for this particular giveaway video is going to be, I was looking around and I had one leftover Firebird by Ganzo knife from the whole series we did. I ordered a couple extra that you guys didn't see because they were duplicates of the ones that I showed on camera. So this is up for grabs today, and it's complete with box and everything else. And this is one of the ones that I really do like, this model. These little green things glow in the dark. Not great, but they glow. Here's how this video series is going to work. I'm going to tell you a story from my life. It could be military, it could be my time working, you know, either in the emergency room or on an ambulance. It could just be random outdoor adventure fun stuff with the family. This story will be true or this story will be false. Your job is to decide whether it is true or false. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment. Do you think it's true? Do you think it's false? And like, why? What leads you to that opinion? And that's it. We'll let the contest run for a week, and I will pick a winner. Pretty simple, right guys? You got a gun? I'll put my hands in the air. Ugh, you're not supposed to shoot me when I put my hands in the air. Okay, sorry. Yeah, go shoot your brother with the Nerf gun. Settings for this story, be it true or false, takes place when I was much younger, when I was working as a paramedic on an ambulance, and in the downtime, I worked as an emergency room technician up in New York. I liked working the overnight shifts because you see all the really good stuff overnight. People lose their damn minds overnight, medically speaking. One of the responsibilities when you're working in an emergency room, if anybody comes in potentially suicidal or, you know, threat to themselves or others, they do what they call a one-to-one, where one person has to sit with them the entire time. We have to watch them, and they sit in this like really sad room where it's like their bed in the middle of the room and nothing else around them. And, you know, for their own safety. So one night, probably about 1 in the morning, ambulance comes in with a, at the time I called her an older woman, but she's probably my age, you know, than I am now. Fairly attractive woman. You know, obviously she comes in, you know, makeup ruined from crying, and she's got a big bandage on her arm. It was called in as a reported suicide, but it's pretty clear this was not a suicide, this was a desperate cry for attention, but still self-harm, it's a one-to-one. So I drew the one-to-one duty. Basically, I sat there in this room watching her do nothing. She watched me watching her. And, you know, so we try to strike up a conversation, treat these patients like human beings, because guess what, they're people. And through the course of the conversation, I find out that her husband is cheating on her, and her husband doesn't treat her very well, and she just wanted some attention, and she wanted her husband to notice, and she lost control and stabbed herself in the arm with a steak knife. I think the real victim here was this woman. Her husband didn't care. But she obviously didn't want the husband coming in, and we called the husband, and he said he's not coming in. Her nearest family was her little brother. So we called the brother. He lived in New Jersey. He was on his way in. I just basically sat with this woman hours, just talking to her, trying to reassure her, hey, you're a smart woman, you're an attractive woman, you're better than all that, you don't need, you know, the things you say to somebody when they're upset. That's all I did. to stay awake in the middle of the night. I love Mountain Dew. Now I'm more of a Mellow Yellow fan, but there was one little window that looked in on this room, and my chair was right up against it, and I put my soda cans on the edge there, and I probably had like 3 or 4 Mountain Dew cans lined up by the time little brother showed up. Little brother comes in and I explain the rules. Listen, I'm not going to listen to your conversation, but I can't leave. They spend some time with her, and, you know, finally they get her ready to go do a psych workup, if they're going to admit her to the psych ward or what. And side note, they didn't send her to psych. She just was a woman who desperately needed attention from her husband, that's all. We're doing it. Little brother comes over, wants to thank me, says, hey, you did a great job. She told me that you really turned this night around for her. She was feeling horrible. Thank you so much. You know, you really made a big difference, and I'm doing it's just my job, sir. Not a problem. Don't worry about it. He said, no, I really want to thank you. I noticed, you know, you like a Mountain Dew. You're a Mountain Dew fan? And I'm like, yeah, it's got a lot of caffeine. Keeps me awake at night. And he goes, I gotta wait, I want to thank you. I wait here, please. And I said, okay, fine. He comes back in with like a 6-pack, you know, the 6-pack rings, but only 4 cans in there. And they're unmarked cans. They have like barcode, product information, and ingredients and stuff, but no label or anything. And he says, I want to give these to you. And I'm like, is this a pipe bomb? Poison can? Well, what the hell is this crap? You know, but I said like, oh, awesome, thanks. What's this? And he hands me his business card, and it is something like, you know, Pepsi Cola Northeast Regional, you know, new product distribution testing manager. He said, this is new. It's not going to be on the market for another 6 months. We don't even have a name for it yet. I want you to try it. Here you go. So I'm like, cool. He goes, by the way, don't tell anybody about it. Don't give it to anybody. You know, we're doing focus groups and all that, but, you know, it's for you. And I crack it open, and I drink this new can, and he says, what do you think? I said, it tastes kind of like cherry-ish, fruit punch cherry. He's like, yeah, it's our new thing. It's Red Mountain Dew. And he said, yeah, like I said, we don't have a name for it yet, but I can tell you, you're the first person in the state of New York outside of our focus research group that has ever tried this thing. So, you know, please keep the other 3 cans as my thanks. And of course, as soon as the guy was gone, I was like, hey, everybody, come here. You got to try this stuff. Crack, you know, hey, what is it? I don't know, but it tastes really good. It's Red Mountain Dew. It would go on to be known as Code Red Mountain Dew, but for that one great night in the hospital, I was the first person that got to taste Code Red Mountain Dew. Why? Because I did my job. Go figure. Do your job, good things can happen. But that is Doc's true or false story number 1. Now you guys got to figure out, is that a true story or did I make it up just for this video? Your comments, true because, false because. It is right now Thursday, September 7th. Assuming we're all not dead from this hurricane. I don't know. I'll tell you what, we'll let this run till it's 5 p.m. We'll let it run till 5 p.m. Monday. On Monday, that's when the contest will be closed. I will tally up everything. So of the people that were right, who got the right answer, we will then do a drawing of those names. And one of you guys will win this Firebird by Ganzo. I think this is a fun way to do some little random giveaways until we do the next big giveaway at 15,000 subs. I hope you guys like this. I hope it's fun. I think it's fun. Review the video 2 or 3 times. See if there's any subtle clues that can lead you to whether it's true or false. And then go ahead and comment. And I'm excited to see how this works out. If it works out, we'll do more of these. If you guys hate it, we won't do any more of these. But I'm going to go chase Tato around the yard. And then I'm going to go on the little backyard playground and drive with Ethan. And appreciate you guys. And I'll be back in real soon.